Greetings, PrettyTarot YouTube channel here. So, this reading is, it's a pick a card reading. It is timeless. And, this one is about your situation and, getting some advice. However, I am hoping to reach out to those who, perhaps I didn't get their energy in the prior reading that I did over the weekend, okay? Because my goal is to be able to reach different groups of people, okay? And so I'm praying that the Divine Spirit, God, will open up my energy to a different group of people who need insight, and that these readings will be guided by the Divine Spirit and with positive energy and love and advice for those who truly need it, and that any negative energy or any negative spirits will be blocked out from this reading, okay, and from myself and my home and, you know, and my audience and family, things like that. So, let's see what I pick up, okay? So how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to go by numbers. I'm just going to go by numbers. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3. So there's going to be group 1, there'll be group 2, and there will be group 3, okay? So I'm just going to lay these here. And if you guys take a moment and just, you know, pick a group, okay? 1, 2, or 3, okay? You know, and maybe, like I said, I'll even make this even more, you know, I'm going to put this greenstone, citrine, and amethyst for number 2, and a rose quartz, okay, for 3. So for those of you who are struggling to pick a number, you can go by, this is a greenstone here, if you can see it. I think that's citrine, amethyst, which is purple, and rose quartz for 3, which is like a pinkish color, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with, I don't know why I want to start with group. Yeah, no, I'm going to do this in order. I'm going to do this in order. Originally, I wanted to start with group 3, but I'm just going to do this in order, just to keep it simple for myself, okay? And let's see what I get for group number 1, okay? What is the situation for those of you who are in group number 1? For those of you in group number 1, it looks like, you guys, either some of you have some sort of obstacle to overcome, some sort of mountain to climb here, or something that feels like it's so grand, like it's like a mountain. Some of you could be experiencing wanting to reach a high point in your life. Some of you could be experiencing hitting a peak in your life somewhere, okay? Some of you could just be experiencing feeling kind of like you're so grounded and so stable that you're absolutely immovable, or you're dealing with something or someone or a situation that feels like it is so grounded or stubborn or immovable in some form, okay? This is going to resonate differently for, you know, different groups of you that may be tuning into this that selected the number 1 reading, okay? And yeah, this is what popped before. Self-control. So yeah, you guys really are struggling to kind of like get over something that feels like it is a large obstacle. Okay? And you're going to need to get yourself centered, okay, to really approach the situation, to really be able to, just really be able to handle this, okay? You're going to need to get centered, disciplined, tune out the clutter. Feels like energy I've seen before, you know? I'm really wanting to tune into a different group of you guys. Not because I don't care about the other group, but because I want to reach as many people as possible to be helpful, you know? With this Knight of Swords, it's like you are facing whatever your opposition is, whatever this obstacle is, whatever this is, and you are, I feel like you're somehow like you're prepping, you're guarding, you're looking and observing and really just kind of like you're like in your Jedi modes. For some reason I just heard that, you know what I'm saying? Like you're really you're like, you're ready to tackle this. You want to tackle this, whatever this is, whatever this obstacle is, whatever the challenge is. And you're looking, observing, and you're looking out far and beyond to see whatever it is that you can see, to figure out how can you strategize, how can you plan, how can you organize, how can you get this together, how can you see things come together so that you can really tackle this obstacle and like literally climb and, you know, soar above this. It's like you're wanting to elevate, you know? You're getting into elevation mode. You want to be able to see beyond the mountains. You want to be able to see beyond the peaks. You want to be able to see beyond everything, so that you can see clearly. Because you're looking at how can you put a valuable spin on something or on this situation. How can you make the most use out of this situation? How do you get the most value out of this situation? How do you turn turn something into gold, or spun gold out of thread? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you take one thing and turn it into something valuable, useful to you? You know, really looking to make the most out of the situation, really looking to be rewarded for your hard work and the foundation that you built, you know? That's pretty much what I'm getting. For some of you, you really could be trying to gain a promotion or raise or something, or get something you feel you really deserve or worked hard for. But what's interesting is I look at my deck, and at the top of it is the Hangman. So you really kind of really try to hang in there, you know? You're trying to hang in there. And before I put that deck back, this card was sitting still on the table. Some of you guys really want to be able to stand strong. You really want to succeed. You want to be stable, secure, you know. You want to be very strongly independent, you know. And this will bring you peace, okay? I got cards flipping, but they're not popping. I'm just gonna, let me see. These are a lot of cards popping here. I didn't really mean for this many. I didn't mean for that many cards. You're looking at your options. You're looking at which path you can take, which direction you can go. You know, you've come into your own. New partnerships are possible, or contracts. Continue to move forward. Six of Wands in the reverse, Six of Fire in reverse. You could be feeling like you're not having a victory here, or like you're not able to finish the fight, or, you know, overcome this war, or whatever this is that you're battling. But in my advice cards is pointing out you will have a victory. Okay, good news is on its way. Public recognition and awards as well. So getting what it is you deserve after fighting really hard for what it is you want. Okay, and being persistent and pursuing what you want. You're not releasing something, though. You need to. You need to let something go that you may have not wanted to release or end. But it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on, you guys. Okay. Nine of Earth in reverse. So you guys could be feeling like you're struggling to gain your independence, struggling to stand on your own 2 feet, struggling to find your security, your stability, or whatever, or struggling to go on your own or be on your own. But the advice here is you can do this, and this is what's coming up for you. You will gain your independence, stand very strong on your own 2 feet, okay? And you will gain success, and you will prosper, okay? So you will also get to enjoy life's little luxuries, possibly spending quiet time alone for some of you, and successful self-employment if there are any of you who are considering entrepreneurship and starting your own business or projects, okay? And you got the Lovers, but it appears to be in the reverse. So you guys are not feeling, for some of you, you may be feeling like you're struggling to make a decision or a choice. Others of you may be kind of maybe not even seeing the passion or something, but this is actually pointing out to you that you'll make the choice that you need to make when you need to make it. Everything is in divine time and order. But it's also pointing out for others of you, though, the possibility that you may form intimate relationships with others that could be beneficial to you. Carefully weigh your decisions. And also, if any of you are struggling with health, this is a sign of good health, okay? So, let's see what other advice I can give you guys real quick, and then I'm going to move on to the next group. You got a golden opportunity. You have a golden opportunity, whether you realize it or not. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them, okay? Don't have any doubts about having a bright future, okay? Because you do. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Cycles and rhythms. That, to me, goes along with what I was saying before. Everything is in divine timing and order. Honor the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and your emotions, and divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your true heart's desire? So I'm going to leave you guys with that. And I am going to move on to the next group. If you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, you can check the description box below. You can also check in the comment section for more information. And I appreciate any likes, you guys. I really do. And all the feedback in the comments. So I'm going to move on to the next group. I'm going to move on to group number 2. For those of you who picked group number 2, or the amethyst crystal. throat is dry right now. For group number 2, your situation. What's going on with your situation? What's your situation? And some advice for you guys. But first off, what's your situation? And I'm hoping to really pick up on a different group this time. A different group with different energies. And there's nothing wrong with the energy that the others were experiencing that I picked up. But like I said, I want to reach as many people as possible who may need some insight and some spiritual advice through the tarot cards and my oracle cards and through my intuition that is coming through from the positive spirit guides that are present. So, what is going on for those of you in situation 2? So, those of you in situation 2, you could be struggling with this whole thing going on in your situation where you feel like you're not getting anywhere, or feeling like you're not able to take a trip that you may have planned, or maybe you have a desire to travel but you can't right now. You know, so maybe some travel plans were canceled, or maybe you guys felt like you know, somehow in your situation you're not getting very far, or you're not getting anywhere at all. Others of you, you're just not able to make some sort of, you know, trip or journey or voyage of some form. And this wanted to fall out. I know that wanted to fall out. But let me see what else comes out there. This is the Chariot. So this is definitely about traveling, okay? A desire to get somewhere, a desire to travel, a desire to move, a desire to overcome an obstacle, okay? Seems to be a running theme for today. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my other deck here. So, Queen of Swords in the reverse, though this person still could also be in the upright, okay? This could be a person that is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone with that energy in other parts of their natal birth chart. Check out cafeastrology.com if you want to know what else is in your chart or someone else's in other personal planets. But so if it's not an air sign, and this person could be in a negative, or they could not be a negative, but either way go, it's an air sign, possibly. Or, and this could be maybe the person that is not able to get to you, or you're not able to get to them, or you're not able to overcome the obstacles or challenges with them, or maybe you had something planned with them, or you're trying to get somewhere with them. Maybe you have a trip with them. Maybe you're planning to see them, maybe they're planning to come see you, whatever this is, and that hasn't been working out, whatever the case is. This also could be, for some of you, about the need to cut away what no longer serves your purpose and to get focused, to get disciplined, to do your research, to, you know, make sure that you put in your efforts and things like that, you know, and some of you could be struggling with that as well. And maybe that's why you could feel like you're not getting somewhere and you want to overcome the obstacles or your challenges. Or maybe, you know, you can't make these plans or whatever this is that's going on. Okay, so let's see what else I can get about the situation before I move on to advice. You want to come out of being unhappy and discontent. You also want to come out of being confused and out of the woods, you know, and be able to see past people's mask, see past people's what's the word I'm looking for? See past people's impressions, because people always make impressions, you know, but are they really the way they're presenting themselves? You know, are they or are they not? You know, wanting to be able to get past the surface, wanting to be able to differentiate and see clearly, really, but also wanting to get clear because you don't want to be discontent, you know, because I feel like somebody's confused for some reason. But let's move on to advice. Ten of Fire, Ten of Wands. So things feeling like it's a burden, feeling like it's hard, feeling like it's rough, feeling like things really weighing heavy on you, feeling, you know, like you have a lot to take on, maybe a lot of responsibilities, maybe a lot of tasks, maybe a lot of work, hard work possibly, and maybe taking on more than your fair share of the work, you know, and maybe that's why it's a burden. But the card is pointing out that too much work is going on. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance possibly for you guys, and there's possible a lot of stress, and this could be affecting your health, okay? And I'm going to just go ahead with this card that fell out on top of my heater. I have a heating fan underneath me. But this card is telling you to be bold, okay? It's telling you to be bold. And I keep hearing also being fierce. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Maybe some of you want to take a trip, but you're just kind of hesitant about it. Maybe feel like you can't, but you're being told you need to do that. You have Mother Earth here, and that was in reverse. You know, it's telling you you're called upon to help with environmentalism, which is quite interesting here. But I feel like it's also pointed out to you because she's holding what looks like a globe of the Earth, and I feel like it's pointing out that you need to really look at and explore the earth, the world, meaning, you know, go ahead and travel and explore, you know. That's what I feel like that's, you know, pointing out to you. But let's see what other card I get for you guys out of this deck. You need some quiet time, and maybe you haven't been taking the time to do that, but take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay, that'll help you figure out better your situation here. Okay, moving on from deck number 3 to... Oh, why did I say deck number 3? Moving on from deck number 2, deck number 2 to now deck number 3. If you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, you can check the description box below or the comment section. But moving on to deck number 3, okay? The rose quartz stone, the pink one. Okay, if you chose number 3, let's see what your situation is and what the advice is, the spiritual advice. You guys are ready to spread your wings, okay? You guys are ready to spread your wings. You're ready to take flight. You're ready to go. You're ready to elevate. You're ready to explore and seek new terrain, I feel like, you know. You're ready to see things from a higher level, you know. But for some of you, you could be ready for a baby. Not all of you, but some of you. So don't freak out. Don't freak out. I know some people, they do not want to hear that. Baby, what? Excuse me. But there are some people who are ready for that. It may not be you, but it may be others. So if it's not about wanting, you know, being ready for a baby, for others, it's just about spreading your wings and flying, you know. Excuse the flabby arms. I'm going to get my fitness on, you know. Start working my arms out. Get my dumbbells. I like them when they pop out because it's without no question or doubt. That is a positive spirit guide saying, "Wait, check that out." Okay, so you guys here, you have, what is this here? Yes, this is what I thought it was. So you have the 9 of Wands here in the reverse. Okay, in reverse. And that's usually about being prepared, the 9 of Wands. It's about wanting to be prepared, but feeling like you're not prepared, but knowing you need to get prepared, okay? In this deck, though, it's like someone came back from, you know, a battle, or they went seeking something, or they went to deliver some kind of message or something, and there was someone there waiting to receive them. Okay, so it's possible that, yeah, you guys are headed somewhere, somehow, in some direction, because you're looking for something, or you have something to deliver, or a message to receive, or you're waiting, or somebody's waiting on you to give them something, whether it's a message or they were just waiting on you, period. But whatever the case is, I feel like you want to be prepared. Whatever it is, you want to be prepared. And maybe you could be feeling like you're not prepared or whatever. But still, whatever the case, you guys want to spread your wings. Or some of you want, a child or whatever. Let's see what's going on here. And for those of you who I'm saying, that for some of you maybe about wanting a child, or a child maybe on the way, is because storks represent what? They've always represented a baby on the way, or a baby being delivered, okay? But it could just be, and that baby doesn't have to necessarily be a baby. It could be something that you see as your baby, something that you've been working on that means a lot to you, a project, an idea, something that, it's precious and valuable to you, that you've been nurturing, whatever it is, okay? A goal, a dream, whatever this is, It's going to resonate differently for some of you. Somehow this wanted to come out so bad. So what we got here is the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, there is something you guys are definitely expecting to receive, expecting to gain, maybe even expecting to give, okay? So yeah, something of some sort of value, or something that means something to you, has some sort of meaning, something, whatever this is, something is going to be delivered, gained, or received, or given. It's also possible, like I said, someone's trying to spread their wings, and in lieu of doing this, they are dealing with trying to prepare for that, because there's something, you know, valuable you want to gain. And it could be anything, you know. It could be anything. You guys know how this resonates for you personally. Some of you are going to say this is vague. It's not vague. It's just this is going to resonate in different levels with different groups of you. And I feel like if I go out of my way to clarify too much, that for those of you who this could have resonated with, it won't resonate anymore. You know, and I feel like that it's just not necessary to do that. Like, you guys know what it is that you want, what you need. I don't have to surprise you and tell you, oh, this and that. You know, some people like to be entertained that way, and sometimes I will do that. But right now, I just kind of want to make sure that I'm just getting to the main message here. But something regarding your past it's going away, or it's coming to an end. Okay, because you got the Six of Cups in reverse. So that's kind of like leaving the past behind, you know, when you see it here with the Death card. In some cases, I also feel like, because this card also represents transitions and transformations. So the past definitely could be exiting out, and it could be being left behind. So feelings, emotions, situations, people, anything that, you know, memories, things from the past, that's leaving, that's transitioning out, that's coming to an end, is being released, being let go. And you could be, like I said, this is the reason why you want to spread your wings and move forward, you know. And yeah, you want to be prepared for this, or you're trying to prepare for this, but feel like you're not. But this is possibly why this person looks like they've been through hell. They've fought hard, they've been through hell, and they have someone here on this other side waiting for them with an open hand, you know, there to help them and help them heal, you know. And maybe there's something valuable for you to gain here, or for you to receive, or for you to give, or that you're waiting for. Somehow the past and some sort of transition or ending is coming with that. Advice. Oh, before I get to advice, there was one more deck I wanted to use before I get to advice. And for those of you, if it does pick up on the energy that was being picked up in other readings before, so if it's still resonating for others of you who, you know, the other readings resonated before, it's okay. You know, I'm not mad about that or anything like that. You may even be, you know, getting more details or more advice, you know. So it's okay. It's no problem. I'm just hoping to, you know, pick up on different things, different situations. That, man, I feel like that definitely wants to come out. Yeah, and whatever this you're leaving behind, okay, that is, I want to say residue from the past, or something from the past that you need to leave behind, a person, a situation, memories, or whatever. Yeah, it's hard to let go. It's hard to release. You know, it could be causing you sadness, disappointment, despair, whatever. But if you pay attention, there's a new door of opportunity opening here for you as you go through this. So you're going to leave the disappointments behind, the hurt, all that behind, whatever. And, you know, you're going to move forward to something better, into new beginnings and refreshing, you know, situation. But make sure you pay attention to what your priorities are, and make sure you're not, you know, trying to escape taking care of what you need to take care of, and paying attention to what you need to take care of, because you got priorities in reverse. Okay, some of you could be wanting to, you know, tackle. Some of you could be wanting to tackle things that you know are important to you. and wanting to get your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a little bit slightly different, narrative for some of you. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to advice. The World card here. Okay, you got the World card. Some of you may feel like you don't know how to move up or move on, or how to complete this cycle, or how to end things, but you know you're determined to. You know you want to complete this cycle. You know you are ready to move forward. Some of you know you're ready to progress. Some of you know you're ready for that next level or that next thing that may be best or better for you, you know. So press forward, you know, press forward. This card indicates that, you know, for some of you, a job well done, especially for those of you who have really put in a lot of effort or put out a lot of effort. For those of you who really have fought really hard through something, a job well done, because you have now come to the completion of that cycle or that challenge, and you now can move on to something better. Okay, you now can complete this and move on to a new chapter in your life. Okay, joy, contentment, and gratitude is on its way. You're moving towards that path of enlightenment, is also what the World card can indicate. Okay. Yeah. You got endings and beginnings. So this is more confirmation, okay? Between the World card, the Death card there, and you know, this particular card here, endings and beginnings, this is just confirming much of what has already been said here. The old must be released so that the new can enter, okay? So you really do need to release the past, okay? The energy from the past, the person from the past, the situation from the past, the hang-ups, the hurt from the past, whatever it is, okay? You have guardians here. So you have protection, okay? You have an angel around you helping you. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So it's okay for you to move forward, okay? So that is the reading and the advice for group number 3. So whether I reach the different group of you or not, or I reach the same group of you, I still feel like this was a positive thing. I had someone wonderful to email me the other day to let me know that I reached them at a point that was, you know, it's a pivotal point for them, and I was able to help bring them some clarity, and you know, and to help them feel better about their situation and where they're headed next. And that means so much to me. That meant so much to me. And so, you guys, I appreciate when you comment and, you know, you let me know how the readings resonate, how it impacts you. And I also appreciate when you guys are able to even comment with each other and let each other know that, hey, I totally relate to your situation, or understand, or encouraging others. You know, because I'm not just here to just do readings for, you know, just entertainment only, but also for spiritual growth and for community. So, you know, I think it's a really wonderful thing when you guys whether you comment here on the channel or you email me and you reach out, because I always reach back to you guys. And when you even communicate and reach out to each other and interact with each other, you know, that's community, and that's helping one another to feel supported and to grow spiritually and to grow in your lives, you know. So because we can't always do it all by ourselves and alone, and we shouldn't have to, you know. So even if you feel like there's no one in your life personally that you can talk to, or you know, have relate to your situation or whatever, you can find that community here online amongst the tarot readers and the psychics and those who watch these readings, you know. And that's what I'm hoping my channel will also be an avenue for, not just for you guys to just come here and, you know, be entertained or obsessed or anything, you know. So, thank you for those of you who do comment and let me know how the readings are, you know, having a positive impact, or how they're helpful, or even let me know if they resonate or not, and things like that. I appreciate all the thumbs up. I really do. And I appreciate those of you who have subscribed, and those of you who, you know, support my channel and my work. Those of you who book readings with me, thank you. Those of you who have donated to my channel, thank you again, you know. So, I appreciate you guys, and if you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can check the description box below this video, and you can also check the comment section at my website, PrettyTarot.com. So, peace, much love to you guys, and I'm going to try to, you know, do a video every day, and if I don't get to do one every day, then it'll be every other day, or at least a few times a week. So, peace, and I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep, because I'm tired.